All right, so I have this theory that's healing my people pleasing ways. And I'm going to share this with you because I think it could be really helpful in shifting how you see yourself in the world around you, which can heal how you interact with it. All right. So the key is seeing everyone, including yourself, as just a nervous system blueprint that is basically just your operating system, right? And your operating system is was built in your childhood based off of your experiences, your traumas, your childhood, your parents, your environment, all of those things created your operating system. And that operating system is your lens of the world. So everybody has a different operating system, which affects their responses, affects their definitions of the world, which affects how they see others and themselves. It affects all of these things. Just because they see the world this way and just because you see the world this way doesn't make one person or another right or wrong. It just is. Once you first accept that, this is key. Everything is neutral. There's nothing wrong with what you think, what you say, how you act, how you are. Period. So people pleasing happens when someone comes to you with their dysregulated nervous system and you take that as being more important than your own. So let me explain what is happening. There's something that you're interpreting that there is wrong, all right? Your nervous system jolts, all right? And the jolting in your nervous system it doesn't feel good. It's like a contraction, it's like a hesitation, it's like a restriction. It is something that feels like, ugh. And there's two things happening when your nervous system is doing this. One, you are interpreting this situation as a loss of connection, meaning that you are at a deep level afraid that you are going to lose someone, you're going to lose love, or you're not going to be chosen by someone else. And therefore, it triggers this jolt. Another thing that's also happening, that jolt is signaling misalignment. That means something in the scenario is going against who you truly are at the core. However, because we have not allowed ourselves to ever sit and listen to that jolt, what ends up happening is we go through a shame spiral. And so it's automatic. We don't even have to think about it. Our body feels it. We immediately shame ourselves for being or doing or saying or making somebody else feel some kind of way, which we can't do. We can't make someone feel a certain way. So we interpret that as being wrong or shame or bad about us. And that shame activates us into doing something about it. That shame activates us into fixing it, into controlling the situation, into changing ourselves. And it activates us to meet their nervous system response as more important than our own. But here is where you can heal the people pleasing, which is what I'm also practicing in this season of my life. Instead of going through that loop, feeling that jolt, sitting with that jolt, allowing yourself to regulate in that jolt, because we're so used to being urgent and running and just go, 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 fixing, 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 controlling, changing, in order to regulate someone else so that we can be sure that we are not losing a connection with them rather than honoring what we're feeling and seeing this as maybe this means that there is something about this that is misaligned for me instead of me leaving myself in order to keep them here. It is in this space when we come to ourselves and remind ourselves that there is nothing wrong with us. We remind ourselves that we are safe. We remind ourselves that we are loved. We remind ourselves that what we are feeling is just our nervous systems clashing with someone else's in this moment. And it doesn't mean that we need to change or do something about it. That is not our responsibility. The key is gaining awareness before you act, grounding yourself before you interpret any meaning of the situation, and allowing yourself to choose how you're going to respond rather than react in urgency, which is what triggers this performance to be and to do and to fix. And it is exhausting you because every time you do this, you are abandoning what is true for you. This theory you can also apply to yourself when you're doing literally anything. So if you want me to break that down, let me know.